Hello and welcome back to Genre Creations. We're opening up dice that are handmade. Our first set of what I'm calling bumblebee dice, that had some very large holes in them, as you can see here. Our second attempt of bumblebee dice, where you can see they kind of mixed a little bit more. I talked to the commissioner, and they liked this style better, so we did another round that hopefully is more to their liking. I mean, they said they look cool, but since I had to remake sets anyway, sorry, I'm just taking some of this. Is very sticky. Sticky. But fear not. Now, I tried a different method when I made these, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to actually pull them out or if we're just going to be able to do a reveal. Let's see. I'm really hoping this worked. Okay. Da 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 da. Ha ha! It worked! Yes. So you're like probably thinking, okay, how'd you get it to work when you had two very unsuccessful sets? So interestingly enough, as you can tell, 3 is always the number up on this one. On the other molds I have, which are actually made by Let's Resin, if anyone is curious, love their stuff. One of the few I actually legally have rights to make dice for. But like getting all of these, the large bubbles and then all the little ones, the micro bubbles, how did you do that? How did you make it so it wasn't a problem? So one of the techniques we use when we're making the chrome dice is, like I said, you take the mica powder and you actually adhere it with a brush over the entire surface of the inside of the dice mold. So you go all the way on the inside of the dice mold, trying to not miss any corners. Obviously, I missed a little bit here, which is why it's darker in this corner. And you also adhere to the top. So you add a thin layer. As you can see, there's actually some that has, see, can you see? There you go. See, there's some that didn't come off on this one when I made it, because this was the set that particular, that 100D dice does not. That it has the dent in it. We didn't use it. So, yeah. So I tried that, and huzzah! We got what we were looking for. So I'm very excited. Very excited. I am going to give this just another minute before I open them. I might have to pause the video and come back and open it then. See all these little divots here? I'm actually going to try to preserve those and see if I can use them to put inside of a dice later. That's what these are from. These are actually, whoa, I just threw that unintentionally. That's actually these when they're fully cured, and then I just reuse them later. Recycle, reduce, right? Oh golly, oh no, Johnny. I just gave one of my cute little reindeer guys a fingerprint. Oh well, there you go. I've been watching a lot of NCIS, so forensics. Nervous laugh. I did get a bunch of these done. I love this one. But after I finished making it, I realized that, oh, it's gonna be crooked, because this would be straight up and down, but I made it like, oh. For shame. Anyway, those are still setting, and they all need another layer of resin, which I'll do in the morning, because I don't want to do it tonight, because I don't have to. It's 9:30 at night. All right. Now, these dice here, aside from being annoyingly sticky, are what I call, they're just leftovers. So this was just, I had some extra resin. I wasn't doing a full set of casting. I really only wanted this one. And I think it turned out amazing. I am not going to demold it right now just because, again, it's still very, very fresh. If you guys remember the episode with the popcorn where the yellow bled over, I made sure to put these, because they had the dark colors, as far away as possible as I could from the one I was actually trying to make. So it's just a way to kind of protect that dice, but still feel like I'm getting something out and not throwing away a ton of resin. So these look amazing. The tops look very clean. Again, taking them out now is probably going to cause problems, but super cool. Yeah, all of these actually sat in the cure device thing, heater mechanism, specific terms, of course, for about 4 hours. Normally 3 hours is what the timer sets it for. I had to turn it off and start it again just because it wasn't long enough. It's too cold in Minnesota. So not something I ever thought I'd say. I love Minnesota weather. I am one of the few, though. So, nice short video, because that's what you get. Whee! Hopefully they look just amazing on the inside as they do on the top. Man, I'm so excited. Woot. Thanks. See you guys.